almost always do something stupid. But we're going to keep doing these secret endings, so if you don't watch to the end, you won't know what to put in the comments. We appreciate. What is going on, my beautiful peoples? It is officially 4:19 in the morning, which is why the sky is darker than me. I have been missing from the gym for like literally 3 weeks. It has been so hit or miss for me. And I'm doing this video because I think I've got a subject that I want to share with you that I think is really important. So ride with me, if you will. I know it's early, but get your cup of coffee, get your whatever, energy drink. Hear me out. Our mind is powerful. Our mind is powerful. Our brain is powerful. It can take us places that are good places or bad places. I've had a lot going on lately. My mind ain't been right. My mind hasn't been right. And because my mind hasn't been right, my body ain't been in the gym. And I don't like the way I look. I gotta get back to where I was. So, I'm back in the gym. You know, I'm gonna mention this real quick, and then I'm gonna run in the gym. I have some gym clips for you, and then we'll finish up when the sun comes up and you can see me better. But think about this. Why is it that when you try your best not to do something, it's when you often do that? Like, for instance, if you're doing something, you say, you know what? The last thing I need to do right now is X, Y, and Z. Why is it that so many times you end up doing X, Y, and Z? Because that's what you have now focused your brain on. You're literally telling yourself not to do it, and that's all you're thinking about not doing, which causes you to do it. Now, we're going to pick this conversation up later. I'm trying to do a little situation with the video. Let me know if you like this setup. We can do this more often. It is what it is, but I'm trying to get back at it. Hope y'all are doing good, and we'll catch up with you after the gym. All right, y'all. So I'm back. I wanted to do the second part of the video. So what we were talking about before I went into the gym was the power of our mind and what we can do, and how when we tell ourselves we're not going to do something, so often that's what we do, because subconsciously that's what we're now focusing our brain on, is not doing this thing, and that's all our brain is thinking about, and subconsciously we end up doing that thing, which is the very thing that we said that we would not do. And that's just how our brain works. So I'm just reminding you that your brain is powerful. So instead of telling yourself what you shouldn't do, why not tell yourself what you're going to do? You see that switch from what you shouldn't do, which is negative, to what you're going to do, which is positive. Now, I was telling y'all I ain't been in the gym. I ain't been in the gym for like 3 weeks, almost a month. Like, it's been crazy. A whole bunch of stuff been going on my way. I ain't even been in these YouTube streets heavy at all. So today's my first day back in the gym. Me and T did squats. Now, he did a top set of 475 for a single. And then we dropped down and did 3 sets of 5. He did 3 sets of 5 at 405. I didn't do that because I ain't there yet. So I did 3 sets of 5 at 325. But my top set for today was 415 pounds. Now I'm going to show you that clip right now. It won't quite as fast as I would like it to be. So the reason why I'm showing you that clip is I had to get my mind right in order to do that squat, because I hadn't put 400 plus pounds on my back in probably a month and some change, to be real with you. And now this is what I'm going for. Now, I could have backed down and said I don't want to go any higher than 375 because it's been a while. And I was like, I'm going to do 405 for a single. And then I thought about that thing and I'm like, no, I'm going to do more than 405 because I'm going to challenge myself, because I'm going to push myself, because I'm going to focus on the positive. Not what I might do, not what I don't want to do, none of that negativity. I'm focusing on the positive. I'm going to do this because I know I can do this. And I did it. I'm using myself as an example, not because I'm special, but I'm trying to illustrate a point in a real life scenario that happened to me. So what I'm encouraging you to do is to think positively, because your brain is powerful. Your mind is powerful. So why pit that power against you when you don't have to? Why use that power to encourage the negative when you don't have to? There is a positive in every situation you will experience in life. Even if the positive is you don't want to find yourself in that situation again, that's still a positive, because now you know that if I don't want to be here again, I got to do things differently that got me here. You see what I'm saying? So there's always a positive. There's always something that you can gain from a situation, a scenario, whatever you may find yourself in. So I'm just reminding you today to harness the power that you possess within in a positive way. Don't spend today fighting the power that you have within your brain to accomplish positive things because you keep focusing on not doing the negative. It's not going to be successful. And I can tell you that from personal experience in a million different situations. When you focus on the negative, that's often what you do. And I'm going to tell you what really got me thinking about this. I started back playing pool more than I have in a long time. I'm trying to get back to where I was. I'm trying to get back to running 6, 7, 8 balls in a row, 9-ball rack eventually, you know what I mean? But I'm trying to get back there. And every shot has to set me up for the next shot. So I may play this shot top right because I want to come around 3 rails and drift into this area of the table to shoot my next shot. I may put bottom on it because I want to come back 3 inches. I want to come back 6 inches. I want to come back 9 inches. I need to come back 3 feet at an angle to set up for my next shot. But everyone has to be executed almost flawlessly so that I'm ready for the next shot. And then I've got to do it again. So in some shots, getting back into the mindset of being 4 or 5 balls ahead and not feeling like that's too much pressure, I tell myself, okay, Joe, on this shot, don't do anything stupid. All you got to do is do this and you'll be fine. And guess what I almost always do? Something stupid. Because I just put that in my brain that I don't need to do something stupid. Now my brain is focusing on don't doing anything stupid. My brain didn't even register the last part. All you have to do is this. Now my brain is focused on don't do anything stupid. Then my brain says, what would be stupid? Oh, if I use left English instead of right English, that would be dumb. Now my brain is focusing on the wrong English to get me in the wrong place because that's where I started my thought process. But when I tell myself, I'm just going to do this, nice and simple, I'm just going to do this. And most of the time, that's what I do because now I'm focused on positive. All I've got to do is this. It's not a lot of pressure, Joe. You've done this. You've been playing pool for 20 years. Just a little bottom right. Just a little. Not a lot. Just a little. And there I go. I'm good. I just need a little top left to drift between these balls to play this. That's all I need to do. And that's my entire thought process. Not don't do anything stupid and end up behind this ball or so on and so forth, because that is exactly what I'm going to do. So I hope that in sharing this information, it somehow helped you to be able to move about your day in a more positive way, to accomplish more of the goals that you've got set for yourself today, tomorrow, next week, this month, next year, the rest of this year. Think big, think ahead. But whatever you do, think positively, because your brain is powerful. Y'all take care. I appreciate you letting me ramble. If you've made it this far in the video, put power in the comments below. It hasn't gotten as well as I would like it to do, but we're going to keep doing these secret endings. So if you don't watch to the end, you won't know what to put in the comments. We appreciate you as always. Remember, stay strong, stay positive, stay active. M Squad. This is Jay the Motivator. Out. Peace. Y'all take care.